Nets owner to meet with Kevin Durant amid trade demand. Let's talk about it today. Welcome into Basketball at the Bar. My name is Barry. As you can tell, I am here for the scotch. I would appreciate a like and a subscribe. Let's dive right into today's NBA top stories. All right, welcome in, everybody. Let's talk about Kevin Durant. Will be meeting with Nets owner Joe Tsai this week amid an ongoing trade demand. It will be interesting to see what actually comes up of this. In this article here posted by Clutch Points, we have a few different quotes here basically talking about Kevin Durant and what's going to happen with him in his meeting this week, whether he will potentially rescind his trade request or potentially double down and tell Nets owner Joe Tsai that he wants out. It's really an interesting situation. We don't see guys of Kevin Durant's caliber asking or demanding for trades very often, and especially not when they're under contract for the next 4 seasons. So it's interesting here to see, does Durant have all the leverage here, or do the Nets have the leverage? I'd love to hear from you. Let me know down below in the comments what you feel. I want to just read a couple quotes here from this article saying, I have no idea what's going to come out of that meeting. There are some things that KD is unhappy about, and I am not sure any of that gets fixed here, but maybe it does. It's a really strange situation. We saw Kevin Durant leave the Golden State Warriors. He wanted to do his own thing. He met up with Kyrie in Brooklyn. The Nets paid Kevin Durant a full year's worth of salary to rehab from that torn Achilles that he suffered in the NBA Finals just a few seasons ago. It's been a rocky ride in Brooklyn. They brought in the likes of James Harden. They shipped him out for Ben Simmons. There's been drama surrounding Kyrie Irving and his vaccination status. So it's understandable to realize why Kevin Durant is upset here. He's getting a little bit older. He's 34 years old now. He's under contract for the next 4 seasons with the Nets. And maybe he's looking at this roster and saying, can I win a championship with this team? Maybe, maybe not. I'm not really sure. I want to dive here in to look at what the Brooklyn Nets team payroll looks like. As you can see here, Kevin Durant is signed for 4 more seasons, $44 million next season, $46 the season after that, $49, and the following season for $53 million. That is a heck of a lot of money. Kyrie Irving just opted into his $36 million player option for next season. He has also demanded a trade from the Brooklyn Nets, so we will see what happens with that if he ends up in LA or potentially another destination. But you look at the rest of this roster. They just brought in Ben Simmons. He's got 3 years left on his contract, $35, $37, and $40 million. That's a ton of money as well. Joe Harris is coming back from injury. And then you look at the rest of this roster. There is not many young prospects left on this team. They had a bright young future just a few seasons ago. They end up shipping a ton of those guys out for some of these players. They were shipped to Cleveland, some other teams. So they're basically left with Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, Ben Simmons, Joe Harris, and a bunch of role players at this point, many of them whose contracts expire at the end of next season or 2 seasons from now. So it will be interesting to see what happens, what unfolds from this Kevin Durant situation. I'd love to hear from you all down below in the comments if you think KD stays with the Nets, if you think he ends up getting traded. If he does get traded or moved from Brooklyn, it is going to be one of the largest NBA trade packages of all time. We just saw Rudy Gobert get traded a few weeks ago, and it was a huge haul. I want to take a look in here real quick. I did find a Kevin Durant trade package to the Knicks. Not sure if KD would be open to going to the Knicks, but they are a much improved team, and this is a heck of a package here. Brooklyn Nets would receive Julius Randle, Evan Fournier, also known as Don't Google, Cam Reddish, Emmanuel Quickley, and a haul of first-round picks, including the 2023, 2025, 2027, and 2029 first-round picks from the Knicks, including a 2023 first-round pick from Dallas, a 2025 first-round pick from Milwaukee. It is a huge package to receive Kevin Durant and Seth Curry Not sure this is the Curry that the Knicks actually want, but the Knicks have been unable to land huge free agents. Maybe they need to mix it up with a trade. Let me know how you feel down below in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.